as you all know that on 21st June in the evening we got a notification related to that the exam is getting postponed. It was supposed to be conducted today, that is 25th, and because of some as according to the notice they have written down that because of some unavoidable circumstances the exam is getting postponed. Now see, there are so many thoughts, so many things must be there in your head that now what will happen, because in like after 2022, in 23 it was the first time that the normal cycle of examination was getting conducted, because in COVID only one exam was conducted, right? That was in November 2020 the exam was conducted. Then in 2021 also only one exam was conducted. In 22 as well only one exam was conducted, right? Because of obviously less of infrastructure, less of very various things, right? Then in 2023 the cycle went proper. One examination was there in June and the other examination was there in December, right? Then in 2024 again the cycle has gotten disturbed, because if the examination is postponed now, there are higher chances like at least a month will be, it will be delayed by at least a month, no less than that. Because if you have all like followed the news, the NTA agency leader has also been changed. They have like replaced that particular person uh, just the next day after your examination was like postponed. After that your NEET PG examination was got cancelled, because all these examination are under NTA. So the chief of NTA has been like removed from his post and a new chief will be appointed. Now this entire process of having a new chief and then conducting the examination again, there are chances, because you all must have followed the news of NEET UG getting cancelled, or NEET UG getting paper getting leaked, then the entire court case ongoing and everything. Then your next paper, the UGC net, which was on this June 18, that paper also got cancelled, but that was cancelled the next day after the students gave the examination. That is more disheartening. So all these examinations are under NTA only. Now they have replaced the chief of that particular agency. So there are higher chances for us to at least wait for a month. Like no false hopes or anything, but a month is the bare minimum time that we have to wait, because it takes a lot and lot of armed force and efforts to conduct an examination on a national level, right? And if they have conducted, or if they have postponed the examination, obviously there was some kind of breach. Maybe there are chances the examination might have got leaked. This particular examination might have also been leaked by someone or the other in the agency. The NEET PG also getting leaked, that's also a very disheartening thing to see, because all the medical student, all the final year medical student would have started preparing for this like 2 years back, right? And now the examination getting cancelled on the last minute, it's all a waste of time, right? So this is the current scenario right now, because I've been following up the news since the 21st of June itself, because every day something or the other is getting cancelled, something or the other changes occurring in the exam thing, or any like exam agency getting the chief getting removed, or another exam getting cancelled. So more than 35 lakh students are getting impacted by this. Okay, first thing you have to understand is, or first thing you have to like get into your mind is that you're not the only person. There are many lakh students who are getting impacted by this, because four major examination, these the four examinations which are getting affected right now, it's NEET UG, then you have UGC net, then you have CSIR net, and then you have NEET PG. I'm pretty sure like the examination, because all these are under your NTA, so all of them have been impacted. Thankfully, the ones who were giving UPSC, they have not gotten any such news, and it's a good thing, right? Now talking about our thing. So for these four papers every year more than 35 lakh students sit. I'm just giving you a very very average number. The number might go higher, so you're not the only person who's getting impacted. It's absolutely fine to feel bad because you all must have been preparing for this. And if the examination get delayed, the result is going to get delayed. Then the PhD admissions, uh, anywhere you want to apply based upon this JRF thing, in any lab, in any college, all of these things are going to get impacted. And this, any examination you take up, this is the normal CSIR only. The CSIR examination preparation requires at least 6 months. Then you give the examination. After the examination, in a week you get your response sheet. In a week or so, sometimes it might change, but on an average you get it in a week or so. After that, you get your scorecards after a month. After scorecard, you get your final ranks and final result, right? All the cutoff and everything. So this entire process is approximately 10 months. Like you can consider it a year itself, because after 10 months, or like after you get your certificate, like this result, after then you have to apply for your e-certificates. For these e-certificates, you still have to wait. You again have to wait for the official authority to give you the notification, because the December 2023 certificates came in April, like this March and April. They came up in March and April. So it's almost a year process. Okay. Now, if this exam is getting postponed in some manner, so this will be delayed. Let's say by 1 month it is getting delayed, so 1 month wasted. After this 1 month, you have your response sheet, when they'll be giving the response sheet, then the scorecard, then the rank, then the cutoff. So exam, like the complete cycle is getting wasted over here, right? So please make sure that you are like, it's very easy for me to say, but have some patience. It's not easy for you to have patience at this point. I completely understand, because obviously I also started off this particular course, this December course, this June course on 17th November, and it's already June. And 300, 400 students in all the batches in total, they were preparing with us, and all of them just like sitting now and thinking about what will happen. So it's disheartening as an educator as well. So please have some patience. There are various things which you can do at this particular point of time. I'll be sharing that particular thing in a minute. Wait for that. But please make sure that you're having some patience. Do not like have negative thoughts in your head, and just try to stay calm. What you can do, if you're like getting, if you have already gotten exhausted from the preparation and everything, take a break. Take a break of a week or so, or take a break of like 2 days. I would not recommend a week. Take a break of 2 days, leave everything, and just keep your mind at calm. Do something that you have been thinking of doing since your preparation beginning, that okay, I'll do the this particular thing after I get my examination done. Maybe it could be a trip, it could be visiting a friend, anything you wish to do. But have some patience, keep your mind at calm, take a break of 2 to 3 days depending on your preparation level. And those of you who haven't prepared properly till now, it's a golden chance for you. You can still like you can start your preparation, or you can continue your preparation and utilize the remaining time which you have for the examination date, right? So this is also one of the thing you can do. And if you have already gotten exhausted, and if you feel like having like not willing to study, just take a break. It's very good to have a break. I also came back from a break just like yesterday itself. I was on a trip since last 4 days, so it's good to take a break. So have a calm mind, take a break, and then start revising the things again. Okay, what all things you can do? First thing first, if you haven't yet, or if you wanted some extra time from the very beginning, so it's a golden chance for you. Use this particular time and go ahead and prepare in the best manner possible. Whatever is left, add on that. First and the foremost thing for the students who have completely like done the syllabus, 2 to 3 revisions, practicing, everything was done. The first thing that you can do is you can go for more mock tests. You can uh, practice out papers, because practicing out the previous year papers and the mock test will help you to enhance your preparation skills, right? It will help you to enhance your skills of using the CBT mode more effectively. So first thing could be give more mock tests. Second thing, you can add on few new topics. If you were lagging in some of the areas, or if you felt like that I should have completed this in your revision time, so add few topics in your preparation and just get those topics also prepared and the questions related to that with the help of your PYQs or with the help of your other things as well. So add few more topics if you wish to, or if you had like during your revision time you got few of the pointers that okay, I didn't knew about it, or I didn't had much enough information about a specific topic, so try adding on that particular thing. Third thing you can do is you can revise your previous year question papers. You can go for the revision of the PYQs again, starting from 2023 till 2017 at least. Try revising these papers, try solving out these questions all and over again, right? Fourth thing that you can do is you can, if like, because we do not know the exact timing or exact date of the examination, you can start revising your syllabus as well, right? You can start revising all of your notes again. Don't hop into doing the like preparation of 10 hours a day. That's not required right now because the examination was supposed to be held today, but due to some reasons it got postponed, so you need not to go for 10 hours of study now also. Depending on your level of preparation, depending on what your uh, what do I say, your own self analysis of how your preparation level was, try adding on in that, try preparing in the best manner possible and building your foundation more stronger, right? So try to work on these things and just try to have some patience, because there is nothing more I can say. The only thing that you can have right now is patience and have focus on your preparation. Just keep calm and just let the entire thing flow by till the time you get your actual exam dates in hand, right? So these are the things that you can keep in mind. And if any one of you, like some of you from this batch also have started joining in the December batch as well, the classes for that will begin in the from 1st of July. So you can start preparing, or you can start in those live classes as well. I'll start the classes for the same from 1st of July, and I'm planning to keep two demo classes on Thursday and Friday, because the first class is on, no, the first class, 1st July is Monday, I guess. Yeah, 1st July is Monday. So I'm planning to keep two demo classes, one on Thursday, one on Friday, and one on Sunday, depending upon the schedule itself. But I'll keep two of the demo classes so that you can, because those of you who are already like taken up the theory segment, you know the type of classes which I conduct. But those of you, those for those students who are new, or those students who are preparing for the first time, I'll keep some demo classes as well. So if you are like targeting out the December as well, you can come in the full course starting from 1st July. And if you were giving the June examination with the best of your preparation, the best suggestion could be these four things. Give more mock tests, add a few more topics. If you have like analyzed them according to your previous year question paper revision time, do that. Revise previous year questions, go for at least 2023 to 2017. I have taken all the questions, all the major questions in the live classes. Use those classes, you'll be able to do it. Then revise the notes if you get more time. So all of these things need to be there, right? Right, so all these things you can keep in head, and if there anything else you can share now also in the chat section. Yes, Neetu, there are higher chances it might have gotten leaked. We cannot trust the exam agency at this in this particular scenario, because it's been almost 1.5 months since your NEET UG, then CSI, then the UGC, then CSIR, and then NEET PG. All these examination getting cancelled, and all of them are under the same body of NTA. So someone in the agency, someone in the top leader community might have gotten good amount of money, and they might have been like playing with students career. Very high chances, no doubt in that. And it's very very sad to see the condition of students right now, because they prepare like not just CSIR but your NEET UG, the medical entrance exam test. Lakhs and lakhs of students like start preparing for this examination since the beginning, since like class 11. Some of them start with class 9. So such a long duration of hard work prep, and everything. And after the exam getting conducted, the students getting to know that the examination is getting got leaked, or there were grace marks given for no reason, something or the other. It's very very sad to see the condition. Even the UGC net students must have like prepared in the best manner. They must have given the examination with the best of their ability. And the next day after the examination, they get to know that the exam is getting cancelled, or the exam has been like striked off. Very, very sad to see all these things.